Hey there, Saga Heroes. We are starting up day 20 of our hero conditioning. And as you can see, we're using a stick today. So if you have a stick, please grab one. You can also use a sword, not a real sword, a sword if you have one, or unless you have really good control with it, an umbrella, whatever kind of prop, a broomstick that you can use to work with. If you have absolutely nothing, you can also just do this empty hand. That's completely fine. And all the moves that we're doing can be done with empty hand. The stick is just for some FMA moves and additions and such, but again, you can do it without it. We will start up in just a few minutes. Gonna wait for people to filter in, and then we'll start warming up and we'll go through our workout. All right, I'm gonna just break down what we have for today for the workout. Our first exercise will be angle 1 and angle 2 skate cuts. If you did our action arts class last night, it's the same thing that we were doing as the warm-up, those skating cuts, and I will again take you through that, of course. Next thing will be curtsy lunge with a kick and a strike with the stick. We've done these before, you know these if you've joined in my workouts before, so it's one I do like a lot. I know a lot of people like it. It's just fun. Next one will be sticks and kicks. Again, this is taking from our FMA template as well as Sabat. It's combining the two together. We are just doing strikes with the stick and then kicking afterwards. And then we'll be doing jumping cuts. We're just jumping with our sticks in the air and cutting down as though they were blades. And then Russian twist with the stick. Today is going to be a very leg-heavy day, so we're gonna really warm up those legs a lot. I know I'm gonna be feeling it. I already feel it. My legs are rather sore, so sometimes I do things to myself that are questionable. But anyway, oh yes, once more, that is angle 1 and 2 skate cuts, curtsy lunge with a kick and a strike with a stick, sticks and kicks, jumping cuts, and Russian twists. Yes, get a stick and get fighting. All right, it is 1:07. I'm gonna put my stick down for now. And I'm just gonna go ahead and roll out my neck, roll out my head. Look back and forth. Right, from here, take my arms, circle them forward. Palms are tense, outstretched. And back. All right, now shoulders. I'm going to go forward. And back. And then one at a time. And then backwards. I'm going to do twist without my stick. Just palm strike, palm strike. All right, and let's just take those hips in a nice circle. Go the other way. Bring it down to our knees, forward and back. And really see if you can get a little lower and back. Figure eights. Okay, and let's do 10 calf raises. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. You might know how to just do a few one at a time. a little bend. All right, I'm gonna kick out my legs. Arm to swing in the opposite direction. I'm gonna try to go a little higher right now. Really trying to extend. We might do some stretch kicks. We'll see if we have time during the warm-up. These are all stretch kicks. Just gonna kind of shuffle back and forth. Again, this is almost like a skater, but not quite that same energy or that same distance. Still working on warming everything up. I'm just kicking out my legs behind me. Do that to the front, the other way. Just bouncing around. Again, really trying to activate those legs. I'm going to go into my lunges. From here, I'm going to drop down and try to bring my front knee up. Do about 5 on each side. So I'm lunging and bringing my front knee up. That's about 5. Other side, lunging and up. 3, 4, and 5. Bounce it out again. Let's do those side lunges that I keep on forgetting about, but not today. Get the stick real quick. Just from side to side. Try not to crouch down too much and really sink into that side that you are lunging on. Push your butt back. Shake that out. Do those knee circles. 5 at a time. 3, 4, 5, and now extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm not going to do anything on the ground right this second. I'm going to grab my stick and lightly just warm up a little bit with our Saga 9 template. We're only going to do strikes 1 through 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switch it to my other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, if you were unfamiliar with this, 1 is from shoulder to hip on my right, 2 is shoulder to hip on my left, 3 is hip to shoulder on my right, 4, hip to shoulder on my left, 5 is horizontal, closing from my right, 6 is horizontal, opening from my left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you don't get these perfect, that is totally okay. Even if you only just get 1 and 2, that is fine. If you don't know it, you will learn it. Either way, we're not going to worry about it being precise right now. I'm going to do a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now let's start breaking down our workouts. Yes, most definitely. Okay. First move is going to be a skating cut. It's a 1. When you're doing this, you are bringing your knees together. You are basically jumping into this crouched position. You're loading up for 2. You're just going the other way. 2. You go 1 and 2. You're making a big X. And you're just jumping across it. Still want to make sure You have good body mechanics. Your opposite hand is up. 1, 2, 1, 2. For our next thing, we're going to do curtsy lunges with the stick and a kick. So I'm going to take my right foot back. I'm going to hold the stick in both hands as though I'm blocking a strike. I'm going to come up, chamber my leg, kick out for that side kick or chassé, bring it down, and do a circular strike. Then I'm going to go the other side. Curtsy, up, chamber, strike, and back and forth. That is exercise number 2. Number 3, sticks and kicks. Move this out a little bit. You're going to do those 6 strikes that we just talked about. You're going to add kicks to them. So you're going to go 1 and add this low fouette or low roundhouse. Chamber your stick up on your left shoulder. 2, rear fouette, rear low fouette or roundhouse. 3, you're coming up with the stick, and that's going to bring your hip up for that midline fouette. 4, same thing on the other side. 5, chambering for that chassé, kicking out, and then 6. And then we're going to switch hands. We're going to go 1, low fouette, 2, rear low fouette, 3, mid fouette, 4, rear mid fouette, move back, 5, your lead chassé, and then 6, rear chassé. Sticks and kicks. Our next exercise, this one's going to be fun and challenging. Our next exercise will be a jump cut. You're going to hold your stick as though it's a sword. You're going to come up with it. You're going to do an angle 8, which we haven't covered. It's just a crown cut. You can also do a 1 and 2 for this. You're going to come up, load, and strike down. And then you can change each time which way you're coming down, which foot is in your lead. We're going to do that for a minute. If that jump gets to be too much for you, or you want a modification, don't worry about the jump. Just worry about squatting into it. You're basically doing a jump squat. A little bit more, it's like a rear tuck jump squat with a strike. So if you don't want to do the jump, I just want you to come down into the squat position with your stick. Last move, Russian twist. You're going to lie back on your mat, come up, knees are bent. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back down and continue on from there. If having your knees up or having your feet hovering off the floor is too much, you can have them planted and still go through the Russian twist. Let's see. All right, it is 1:18 and we'll get started in just a moment, and suddenly there are a lot of people. Hello there. If you do not have a stick, please grab one. If you have nothing that you can use, you can also do this empty hand. For our first move, you can pretend that you're holding something and just go from side to side. Our second move was the curtsy lunge with a kick. Again, pretend you're holding something. You just really want to have that twist activated. And then kick. If you want, you can come down with like a, wow, why am I forgetting names right now? A hammer fist, that's what it is. You can come down with a hammer fist if you don't have anything to use as a stick. For sticks and kicks, you can actually, for everything, you just use hammer fist. You can hammer fist at angle 1 and go into those kicks, and so on and so forth. I'm going to grab water real quick and set up my timer. Any questions or comments so far? A lot of movement happening. All right. Can you see that? Too far?
You're fine.
Okay. All right, we're gonna get started right now. 10 seconds for those side to side, those skater cuts. 1 and 2 for skating cuts. Wendy says sticks and kicks. Yes, I enjoy it too. Ah, there it is. Okay. I was working for a second. 1, 2, 1, 2. You're coming up, and then you're crouching down. And right now, for this one, we're only doing our right lead. You can definitely change it up, and you should at some point, but it's going to get too complicated right now in the course of our workout. Just making that big X. That is very loud. Put it down a second, maybe, I don't know. Curtsy lunges. Up, kick, and strike. You'll notice probably one side is a little bit more stable than the other, and one side you might be having an easier time with your strikes. For me, I don't work my left nearly enough when it comes to FMA. And that's something I need to remedy. All right, sticks and kicks. 1, kick, 2, kick, 3, midline, 4, midline, 5, chasse, chasse. Switch. 1, low, 2, low, 3, mid, 4, mid, 5, chasse mid, 6, chasse mid. This is also a good one to do super slow, which I would recommend you do after this workout. So you can really feel each posture. All right. We have a little bit more time. I'm just going to go through the pattern. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, our jumping cuts is where it's going to get real. Okay. Like you're in a big action movie and you're going in for that huge cut. All right, film this one. If you want to take it slow, you can definitely do that. Hold each time. So go up. Hold, up, hold, and regroup. And again, if you want to just work on those squats without the jump, or if you're like, I need a second, you can definitely just sink into them without jumping. All right. Leg day. Whew. Yep, that one's getting me. Russian twist. And if you need to, you can put your legs down in between. Remember, back and forth. 10 times, one rotation is 1. So 1, 2, or this is 1. And back. What's fun is you sometimes pretend that you're blocking each time you twist. So why not? I'm going to try to turn down the volume. Don't know why it's that loud. Settings. All right, that should be good. No, come back. There we go. Yeah, paused. Well, hold on, everybody. Give me a second. I don't know why it's pausing. All right, I'm gonna have to actually just reset this. But for our last round, don't worry about it. We're gonna just make sure you only do 2 more rounds and not 3 more rounds.
It's still not moving.
No, I know, I paused it. Yes, Anthony, please take it easy for the sake of your knee. Do not do these specific movements if you are having knee problems. Let's see. If you need to take it super slow and not do the jumping, definitely do that. And even if just the squatting in itself and the lunging is too much for your knee, please don't do it. All right, we're gonna start back up. I've been slightly longer break. Apologies, or you're welcome. And we're starting back up in 5 seconds. Okay, those skating cuts, not skaters. Almost skaters, but not quite. Again, just making that X. I saw your foot. I thought it was a cat for a second.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not. I actually going back.
Yes, yeah. We are doing our curtsies. That squeaking noise you hear is me rotating on my own sweat. Yay. You want, you can pretend there's 2 enemies. One is coming in, you're blocking them, kicking the other one aside, and striking them in the head. And not stopping. All right, 6 in kicks. Bounce it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch hands, switch leads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where am I? 5, 6. Again, do it left side this time. Just go through my pattern. Okay, jumping cuts. Okay. Yeah, a minute of these is a lot, so pace yourselves. Saying that to myself too. Shake it out for a sec. And if you have to alternate between just squatting and jumping, that is fine. Clearly, I am also doing that. All right. Shake that out for a sec. Brush and twist. Try to keep your core engaged, of course. And again, you need to put your feet down. That is completely fine. Next break. Despite what that says, we have 1 round left, not 2. All right. I'm going to bounce out a little bit. Again, my legs definitely feeling it today. But we focused a lot on arms and upper body last time, so, you know, it felt right. Got 20 more seconds. Bounce it out. Definitely gonna stretch a lot today. All right. Get ready again for our skating cuts. One more round, let's go. You want to try to bring that cut just diagonally through your body or through somebody else's body. Making that X. And keep your stick pointed at the end of every streak. Pointed directly in front of you or below your eyes. Curtsies. When he says every day is core day, of course, that it is. Every day, even if you're not doing core specific exercises, you should be activating your core, especially with these kind of stabilizing exercises. What's really going to help you is to tighten your core and use that to help you stabilize. Your core is not just your abs. All right, 6 and kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch it. And the idea is that you're letting each strike load and basically prep your kick. All right. I'll do one more on this side, even though it's uneven. All right. Everybody's favorite, jumping cuts. If you're able to do that big jump with your legs out behind you, for each one, that's awesome. I know my form is getting a bit missing right now. And squatting. We were doing these last night, and I was like, hey, why don't I just add them to a workout for a minute long? Yeah. All right. One more. Those are fun. Russian twists. And despite what that says, we are done. Put that on hold. All right. We are done with the hard part. Go ahead, shake it out. Get your breath back. Definitely bounce around a little bit. Shake out those legs. And then twist a little from side to side. All right. Let's do those dynamic side lunges. shifting from side to side. Giving those legs some love. Okay. Come up and drop it down, bending my knees. Body turn that off. Technology, right? Yeah. Keep on doing your thing. All right, I'm back. And up and down. Work on breathing in at the top and out when you come down. I don't actually know if that's correct. That's what feels right to me. Okay, you're gonna have your feet wider than shoulder width apart. You're gonna clasp your elbows and just sway from side to side. From here, take your right hand outside of your right or left foot and twist. And then back to center, sway around a little bit. Left hand outside of right foot, twist, look up. Back to center, stretch down, hands on the floor. And actually this time I'm going to go into a bit of a lunge here. I guess, I'm trying to think. I think this is a crescent lunge. If you come up, just holding this posture. And then we're bringing it back down, calling our hands over, the opposite side. Working on stretching out that back leg. All right, back to center. Stretch it back. Well, you can bend your knees a bit here too and just sink into the little squat, bounce into it. For whatever reason, this is feeling nice right now. I'm gonna go over to my mat. In fact, right now I will put my mat a little bit forward. Go ahead into that downward dog. Stretch out those shoulders. Still activating through the legs. And bring it back. Bend my knees. They're hovering off the ground. Forward and back. Forward and back. And forward and back. And actually right now it feels nice, or would feel nice, is I'm going to take my right foot, bring it over top, and go into this kind of dancer's bridge that you might have seen Dylan do. I'm really stretching out this leg that is straight and planted. I'm going to come back in the downward dog. Take my left foot and bring it up and over and extend my hips up. Coming back down. Back into downward dog. Hanging out here for a sec. Take my right leg up and go into that pigeon. Keeping my chest up and straight for a second, trying to sink my hips down. And then lean forward. Yeah, that definitely feels nice right now. Bring it back up. Extend my leg. And then left leg is up, sliding on my mat, and bring it through for pigeon. Try to save my hips. As always, when I do these stretches, I come to the realization that I need to do a lot more yoga. And bend forward. Now I'm going to bring it back up and down. From here, I'm going to do that center straddle split. I cannot go very far on these center ones. If you can, go all the way down. Kudos to you. That's awesome. Still want to really put tension into my legs, make this an active stretch. I'm going to go over to the left and try to make sure that my hips are square, as square as they can be. Still breathing through this. All right, back to center. And now to the right. Remember, keep everything still active while you're stretching. Okay, back to center one more time. You can get your forearms down. That's pretty awesome. Just hang out here for a little bit. I'm gonna bring my feet back in. And this one is gonna go into that butterfly stretch. Trying to push my knees down, extend my chest forward. All right. And again, we are ending in our downward dog. Just hanging out here, pedaling out the feet. And crawl it up. Forward hang for a sec. And roll it up. Whew. All right. I am a mess. I'm completely drenched, so yay, I guess. How is everybody doing? Did you like that workout? Did you hate that workout? Yes, thank you all for participating. Oh no, that's why you reacted the way you did, Brett.
Oh, you were noticing?
Yes, I did. I was looking through all the comments. Got a lot of puns happening today.
Very unoriginal puns.
Did you all manage to stick with it? Oh, wow. That's a lot. I apologize on behalf of Saga Action Arts for all of the puns that were in there. Abra equals sweat queen. Indeed, that is my name. I am the sweat queen, as you can all see. Anthony says, excellent. Great, awesome, Anthony. Let me know what you were able to do and what you had to modify or had to substitute in, if anything. Excuse me, I would love to chat with you about that a little bit. The drippiest hero ever. I don't really know how to respond to that. That doesn't make me feel good. But okay, are you just making Dr. Horrible references right now? Not, you wouldn't know, that's okay. Because there is a superhero who's moist. That's his thing. Wendy says, jump cuts were a little rough on my knees too. I modified, but everything else was fire. Gotcha. Yeah, that is an intense one. I'm glad that you were able to modify it. They were a lot. But yes, they are fun. Granted, maybe in a moderation, not for a full minute Abra. But you know, I'll be feeling it, and my legs are just gonna get stronger for it, and everybody else's will too. But I'm glad you enjoy the rest of it, Wendy. Dylan says, I'd recommend doing the double leg jump we did in last night's ninja class and land softer with it as a modifier. That would be an excellent modifier. Yes, that is another option. Any other comments or thoughts? Anthony says, just modified whenever my knees started to hurt. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad that you are taking care of yourself. Yes, I am absolutely gleaming. Yes, I am. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Wendy, for understanding. Everyone's a hero in their own way. Yes, Dr. Horrible sing-along blog. Anyway, now that we've established all of that, and that I am in fact a puddle of sweat, we will be wrapping up. Today is Friday, so this is our last day of the week of hero conditioning. We'll be resuming again on Monday at 1 o'clock and Eastern time. And as Brett likes to remind us, Tuesday we will have another action arts class at 7 o'clock, and we will continue on from there. Please, if you enjoyed this, subscribe to our YouTube page, hit that bell, like us on Facebook, write us a review if you would like, and let your friends know what you're doing. Let your friends know that this is happening. Invite them to join you in these workouts and these videos. And you know what? Just have an awesome day and an awesome weekend. Thank you, Wendy, for knowing all the Whedonverse references. It's one of the reasons why I love you. Anyway, on that note, gonna head on out. Goodbye, heroes.